I was born and grew up in Japan. I wanted to pursue my BA in English, and now I'll be taking a lot of classes about refugees and asylum seekers in Japan, as well as sexuality and gender.
I was born and raised in Osaka, Japan. My major was art history and my minor was religion and philosophy at the end.
I'll be going to Oxford in the UK and then studying the refugee and forced migrations program. I had never ever imagined that one day I will be going to Oxford.
Currently, I am actually interning at a contemporary gallery in Tokyo. My dream career in the arts and the art field in general. I see myself in London for now because I want to explore art in Europe.
I come from Norway, and I'm currently a sophomore in my second semester, majoring in international business and economics.
The FLA is really the pioneering program in Japan in terms of international education. Our students come in with different kinds of background. Some have been abroad for a long time, and some spent all the years in Japanese schools. We have a very international and diverse faculty. 50% or more of our faculty members are from overseas, and they bring with them a great deal of diverse cultural and intellectual backgrounds.
I would say that what makes the FLA really intriguing is the fact that people have traveled and they have these layers of experience, and that they really want to be in this sort of place where other people are like that. So it's a kind of third culture space. It's neither Japan nor the West. It's its own thing. It has its own culture.
Liberal arts education is really important because it trains you as a person, not just as part of job market or part of a machinery.
I knew that I wanted to be in a liberal arts program for sure, and especially FLA, I knew that there were a lot of different courses and options for learning something like art history and religion and philosophy, while also being able to learn and explore new fields of study such as economics or marketing and even sociology.
I think the liberal arts is probably the oldest way of thinking about education there is. And it's basically the idea that we need to think about how are we going to live a good life.
I think what the class taught me is how what we learn in the classroom is directly related to the real world issues, and how we should always look beyond what's being taught in the classroom context, and then how it's actually impacting the actual populations out there, and then how it also impacts us, and how much change that we can make even as an undergraduate.
We want to train them as all-rounded individuals who are, capable of thinking for themselves and to verbalize their thoughts and opinions and to contribute to society that way.
Upon entering university or enrolling in university, I find myself surrounded by students whose international background really lent itself to discussions of current topics.
I would say FLA is relatively smaller, which makes the relationship between professors and students very intimate and close.
I think every university is basically all about the people that are there. And I think in some ways you could say, well, universities are all the same. You have professors and you have students. What I think makes the FLA different from almost all these places, the diversity is really baked into the very concept of the FLA.
I still think it's a really comfortable place where you're able to meet so many different people and it's really inclusive.
We want to tell students that that's the core of our education, that you can be yourself and be anywhere, and you would go with a great deal of respect for people who are different from you, and that it's okay for you to be different from others also.
I think all the professors in the FLA are really extroverted, and they've seen so many students like me who are super multicultural, because these professors are also multicultural. They're able to relate with you to a level that other people might not be able to, and guide you from that perspective. So I thought it would be a perfect place to I guess, immerse myself into Tokyo life and also explore what I really want to do in life.
One of the reasons I came to Sophia, quite frankly, was Tokyo. Tokyo was what sold me on being at Sophia.
Studying at Sophia obviously offers you a location in the heart of Tokyo. But while offering that beautiful location, it also offers this smaller student body, which really creates this sense of unity and companionship. And we all share this Sophian spirit upon entering this university.
It's great that we have a campus at the heart of the city, and it's very compact. And we're literally 10 or 15 minutes from all the really exciting places that you want to visit. Well, the National Theater, the National Library, and then of course Ueno Park and Ginza and everywhere.
When I walk in the main street of the Yotsuya campus, I would always meet someone that I know, and I would always be able to say hi and make small conversations. Because of that, you're able to really build a relationship with your professors, and they'll remember your face for sure.
The FLA is unique in that it stores a wide set of opinions in a small student body in the heart of the world's biggest city.
People, I think, are much more open-minded at the FLA than any place I've been. So I think it's a genuinely cosmopolitan place. Not just a place of differences, but a place of real internal diversity, and I think open-mindedness, and I think that's what I like about the FLA.
Students are very motivated. They talk, they speak up during the class, they ask questions, they never hesitate to express their opinions. So knowing that this is a safe environment where I can say anything, even if it's not agreeable from someone else's view, I think that's very special about FLA.
We have many years of living in different parts of the world, working with different people, different religion, different beliefs, different culture, and we respect everyone, and that is the core of who we are. And by being different and by respecting the differences in different cultures and people, you are able of creating something more beautiful and better for the world.